Mom, I'm so bored. Is there something I can do? How many times have we heard that from our kids? I know I used to hear it from my son quite often when he was very small. Wouldn't it be fantastic if there was a game that progressed as your child aged? The older your children got, the game would increase in difficulty. That way your child is always learning something. And children, ages 0 to 10, in those tender years, tend to learn things more easily than they do when they get older. For example, when my brother and sister were 5 and 6 years old, my father was stationed in Libya. There were no English speaking children around, so my brother and sister learned to speak Arabic fluently in a very short amount of time so they could play with the children around. They were so good at speaking Arabic that they could even translate for my mother when she went to the market. Children can do amazing things when they're young, more than we give them credit for. If we could develop a game that would progress with them, this is not only going to help them in their school years, but it's also going to help them later in life because you're teaching them how to learn things, how to retain things, and there's no limit to what we could teach your children to do in the form of a game, in the form of entertainment. Because when children are entertained, they tend to retain that information more easily. And we're going to tell you about that in this presentation, how we intend to do that, and the different platforms that we could put it on, say your iPad or your cell phone. And with all this development going on in the early years of children, we want to develop a tool, or actually in this instance, a game that will sharpen these skills even further as they move forward in life.